Oh, great. Ah, good. Okay, well done, Becca. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 5. Now, I really enjoyed the last episode because we finally got to see the bigger story going on, and we got to see this new bounty hunter show up who was quite amazing to watch. They had some great action sequences, but I definitely want to know more about her. She gave off like an interesting vibe, so I want to know what sets her apart from other bounty hunters like Cad Bane and Aura Singh, because so far we've just seen her in like just fighting. We have no like actual details about her. Yeah, of course now the Bad Batch know that there are people after Omega and that she's more important than she seems, so I'm hoping that we like follow this now and continue it. But it's weird to think about. I know this show isn't like Clone Wars. I don't think it has arcs like Clone Wars has, so I'm not sure if the story will continue immediately or if maybe there'll be like more filler episodes. I'm not sure, but I'm just hoping that the story does continue like and just follows along this little trail that they have. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'll be uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
It's not an exact fit.
I get my own comm device.
Oh, finally, good.
Crosshairs, but he doesn't appear to need it.
Yeah, but at least you find, okay, yeah, I think I pointed this out last episode, that she doesn't have something to communicate with them. At least now when she gets separated, she'll be able to still be in contact.
I thought the plan was to lay low.
Not while a bounty hunter's after you.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find out why.
I say, so continuing, excellent.
Named Sid. We might be able to help. Well, the Jedi trusted him. The Jedi who are all dead? Will anyone have a better option?
Nope. Okay, go with that one.
He has a point.
Oh.
Right, not a toy.
Remember the rules?
Don't wander off, keep my eyes and ears, and trust no one but my squad.
Very good.
Use my comm and give my location.
Okay, so I like this. They're already training her because they've had the problems and not making sure it's not going to be repeated. Great.
This is the place.
That looks dreadful. Is this like an arcade?
Which one of them is Sid? I couldn't tell you. I only heard about Sid.
Oh, great.
That would have been information to share earlier.
Yeah. Now you got to try and figure out which one's what.
Doesn't ring a bell.
What about them?
No.
Was I not
They probably
clear?
they don't.
You're in the wrong place.
So something that's weird here. So it's just an informant that Echo knew about. So what? I'm just confused.
Well, he was arrested for violating countless health code regulations.
It's gonna be you, isn't it? There's a lot of focus on you.
What's your deal, Tiny?
You're Sid.
Yeah.
You're sharper than your friends over there.
The Jedi.
They still haven't. Okay, they're still oblivious.
So, we came all this way for nothing.
Pay attention.
Found Sid.
But now that they're all dead, the demand for my services...
What exactly is your services?
Times have changed for all of us.
I never had clone deserters come to me before.
Yeah.
Due to a fundamental difference in ideology.
That's cute. You thinking I care.
Yeah, no. So you're Trandoshan. What are you? Are you going to be like? I don't know whether good or bad. I mean, Jedi trusted, but then what do you do?
You know who she is?
No, but I know a bounty hunter when I see...
Okay, so it's proving useful already.
You hired her.
That depends on what you boys do for me.
What favor? Come on.
Pull a job for me, and I get the information you want. That's how this mercenary thing works.
Mercenary? Is that what you're going to become?
Not too quick, are you? Clearly the kid's the brains of your operation.
Yep, super awareness.
What kind of job?
A rescue.
Okay, not killing. Good.
A kid named Moochie.
Moochie.
She was taken by Zygerian slavers who were holed up on the other side of the plant.
We're going with them again. They weren't destroyed, so the Republic still did nothing with them.
Well, who collects the bounty?
Oh, look, it talks. We split the bounty, 70-30, my favor.
70-30.
Few Zygerians? We could do that in our sleep.
Okay, confident, good. So is this like your life now? Are they basically just gonna become what that bounty hunter was, and I guess what Ventress is. So this does make sense. They have certain skills, it makes them useful, they're not just stuck in hiding.
You alright?
Head.
Yeah, it's nothing.
They're bringing that back, he's gonna turn. Something's up with the head.
What's a slave trader?
Someone who buys and sells people for credits.
People
Yep.
can be sold.
It's not good.
They don't have a choice. They're captives, treated like property.
Doesn't seem right.
It's not.
Don't worry, Moochie. We'll rescue you.
Aw. She's gonna become a good little hero. Are they gonna get her like a costume? It seems out of place. We keep seeing scenes of them all kitted out, and then it's just her with nothing. I hope she gets like something near the end of this, because it just seems odd. I mean, it would be quite cute if they gave her like a suit as well.
I only see one child.
Poor Moochie.
So is
She
that...
looks scared.
So that must be them.
Simple smash and grab like that time on Kua.
You're really only obligated to rescue the one person. Are you gonna try and rescue the rest of them?
You get back to the ship. That's an order.
Oh. Get armor and then you can go back into, like, fighting area. This is a weird one, I'm confused. Is this back on, like, their planet on Jedi Destroyed, or is this just some regular ruin on that planet that is different to what we saw in Clone Wars? Oh! Oh no, the lizards. Oh, it's okay, it's that planet. Yep, they've got the lizards.
First gun checkpoint dead ahead.
And you're oblivious. You need Omega. She'd be able to realize that you're being stalked by something.
I got company. We'll take care of it. Quiet.
Got it. And what are you taking out? Does it have a rider? Is it? It doesn't look like it, is it? Oh, it has a saddle. What? No! Great. That was just excellent.
Now, there's no need for threats. I have my best people on it.
The people you just met. Okay, so someone's after Moochie. Hopefully that's a parent or someone they're related to and not someone who's just after another slave. Then why would a slave owner want to go after just some random child when they can get more?
I'm making some alterations to my trooper. Now she's a bad batcher.
Ah,
What do you think?
that's got to be a hint at her getting some armor or something.
Gonky. Hi.
Gonky, that's what the droid's called. Come on, you have a hidden compartment. You can't get to the hidden compartment.
Make sure no one's on board.
Yeah, great. If they find her, would they try and sell her as a slave? Probably. Come on. Oh, okay, you got out. Excellent. And you got supplies, even better.
The ship is clear. We're returning to base.
They're leaving the ship. Okay, so, oh, you can't pilot a ship though. Can she pilot a ship? Is that like self-awareness? Can she learn quickly?
Hunter, do you copy?
Is that the best?
Tick.
They can't answer, they can't answer. They're also not going to let the other Zygerians know that you're out here. Good. You're going to have to save them. Is she actually going to be able to save them? This will be quite cool. Yeah, all locked up. It's all down to you. Okay, we're going to get a good hero moment.
It's getting looser.
Why did you speak?
Do that one more time and
No! How's that? I don't like that because of the more mechanical stuff. Who's that? Have you any relation to the Zygerians we know? Like the dead queen?
what are our odds out of this, Tech?
I am not certain.
So much for being smart.
It's how we have never been tasked with rescuing a child from slave traders before.
And you're captured.
We need to signal Omega before the scouts find her.
Eh.
Except our comms are over there with our weapons.
Okay, so I'm confused. How are they going to do this? And okay, she's here already. How can you make sure they don't see her? If she gets captured, they're done. So how can she do this? How can she get around all this? What can she do?
Look at what we have here.
What's up with you?
4 new slaves to add to my collection.
You gotta die.
Strong ones, too. You should fetch a nice price.
Okay.
We're not in a republic anymore, scug.
So does the Empire allow slavery? Is this like your rejuvenation or rebirth or whatever?
Lucky we don't have our gear, because this would go very differently for you.
Ah, good. Just distracting them while also giving Omega, like, ideas. Excellent. It's teamwork. Just please be stealthy. It's a good thing you're small and, like, agile. Oh! No. Blame it on one of the weird lizards, please. No, nothing. Just... How stable is all the rubble? Ow! Okay, distraction. Ah! Oh, I got those stupid whips back.
We can make do with one less slave.
No, don't.
Maybe I'll feed you to my pet.
Hey, bad lizard.
Have a new beginning.
New beginning.
Meddling republic gone, we can return to Cadaver. Rebuild what was...
So that's what they're doing. Yeah, they're rebuilding their slave empire. So I guess the actual empire pretty allows it then.
flourish once again.
Well, oh no, what is that?
Do not conform.
You're gonna free whatever's in there, aren't you? Why is it in a cage? That can't be. Either it's a nice thing that won't hurt people, or it's a bad thing that will, and it will hurt everyone. Chains, it's gonna hurt everyone. Oh!
Gotcha.
Great.
Let me go.
Now what? Now what? Now what? It's done. It's done.
Let me get around the cage.
She has a thing in her hand. What's that?
I was unlocking.
Okay, she did it. Good.
To the cage!
Come on, please, be fast. Okay, it's out. What is it? What? Oh, we can't. I think we've seen that before, but it looks a bit weirder. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, everyone's dead. Everyone's dying.
A rampaging adolescent rancor.
Rancor, okay, it is that. I thought it was the thing from Jabba's palace, but it's a baby one. Great. Wait, no, that thing's a kid. That adolescent. No, that's the child, isn't it? That's the child. Please don't be. The other one has not responded to Moochie.
It's okay, Moochie.
They keep saying,
He'll
yeah.
take you home.
Nope.
Oninaga
It's not Moochie.
Muchi! Muchi!
Yeah, that thing's Moochie. Great. Oh no, and they're blasting it.
The Rancor is Moochie.
How is this gonna work?
We don't capture her. We don't get our intel from Sid.
Yeah, okay, so how are you gonna transport this thing? Are you gonna shove it back in the cage? I doubt it will wanna go back in there.
What about them?
Omega and I will get them to safety.
Okay, good, you're not gonna abandon them. Excellent.
Go for the speeders at the south entrance.
You just said death and destruction. How are you gonna deal with this? I mean, it's a kid, so it should be easier than what Luke had to deal with. Ah, dear.
She's doing fine on her own.
Of course you like this. Oh no! Oh, it missed. Okay, good. You're dead. You're dead. Oh yeah, this thing is just a tank. Oh yeah, you're dead. It doesn't know who freed it. Is it gonna be kind to the person who freed it? Oh no, distractions. Great. What? No. Why are you going up? Oh no, what's happening? Is he just taking them all down? Oh no, it's too quick. No! Okay, so the whips work quite well against them. Oh! You gotta take it out. Come on, take this guy out. Thank you. Grab the whip. Grab the whip. No. Okay, yeah, he saved you. Come on, have some trust there. The lizard's going after it. Like, how adolescent is it? Is it like a baby, or is it like maybe teenage? How like cognitively aware is it? I mean, if it's like a toddler, it's probably just gonna go on a rampage. If it's like an actual child, or maybe some kind of awareness, it could help them, seeing as it. Are you holding the whip? What the? How'd you? What? That took down Jedi. How did you do that? Well, no, technically, no. And it took a lot to take down Anakin. That was impressive. What's that? What is it? Is that... Oh, great. Okay, this. Okay, she just looked very unsure about that. But cool. So does that mean she have a weapon now? That's quite. That's. Oh no! Oh, you caught it. Ah, good. Come on, you can take this thing down, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I think, is it done? It's done. It's done. It's done. You've got this. You've got this. Oh, and it's running. Yeah, you are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, Omega has a weapon. Is that like a step towards getting her own armor or something?
Rancors adhere to a social hierarchy.
What, we're gonna learn more about these?
Challenge the Alpha for authority.
Oh, great. You got to fight it.
I can do.
Wait, no. Oh, what? Can you do this? You can be ripped apart. It has claws. No, you can't do this. No. Can you do this? Oh! Okay, you could. Really? Okay, is this working?
Go quickly.
Vadadanhai, the Tamanuos.
Okay, leave, go. Okay, lovely, and they've escaped. Excellent.
Let's get back to the others.
Are they tiring each other out? Seems very calm.
How long's he been at this?
Too long. He's losing his touch.
Oh no. So, is he a match for this thing? I mean, they both seem pretty tired. Oh, okay, well done, Wrecker.
Aw, she's kind of cute up close.
Yeah.
Nicely handled, Wrecker.
Yeah.
Okay, so they did it. That was very impressive.
I'm graced by the presence of Jabba's right-hand man.
Oh.
Conchi Pudumu.
I don't understand a word of this.
Tell Jabba to be patient.
Are they here soon? I can. And they're here. Wait, so was this Jabba's pet? Is this like the one that Luke fought? Is this actually the one that Luke kills? I feel kind of sad now.
Now, about the matter of payment.
Excellent. Okay, this went surprisingly well.
Takitolpa Bonki Donko.
Does that mean Jabba's like thing was actually called Moochie the entire time? Wait, did Luke kill it?
You could have told us we were going after a Rancor.
Yeah, why did you have to confuse them?
Must have slipped my mind. You, dark and broody, my off.
Okay, so why only him?
Your bounty hunter is Fennec Shand,
Fennec Shand, so that's the name.
but has already proven herself to be cunning and ruthless.
Okay, so a new one. So she wouldn't have been around with Cad Bane then?
You're gonna need two things. Friends and money. Mostly money.
You're gonna work for her?
I guess it's a good thing you met me then, isn't
You're gonna
it?
work for her? Okay, this is good setup, like, I guess, larger story stuff.
There's more where that came from, if you're looking for work.
I'll think about it.
I don't really have a lot of choice.
A bounty hunter of Fennec's caliber being after you. You fellas must be pretty valuable.
Oh no, you're gonna turn? What are you doing?
Don't worry, I'm good with secrets.
You're gonna have to work for her. She knows too much. Okay, so she's not great. No. We're done. Okay, I ended. Okay, that one I would describe as a filler, but it was still pretty good. I like the connection that they did with the whole Rancor thing being actually Jabba's Rancor. Because yeah, I can't remember if Luke killed it or not. I know he escaped the place, but I can't remember if he... No, did he kill it? He trapped its head under the gate or did something like that. I don't... No, it seemed dead. I'm pretty sure it was dead because they were crying about it and then they wanted to execute him in another way. So I think he did kill it, which is kind of a shame now that we've gotten to know it as a child and I actually got a name for it. Yeah, I do like that it was a filler, but it's still connected with wider story stuff. I guess they now have a sort of job or purpose in place with Sid and doing just mercenary work. So it's cool that we actually have a show, I guess, about bounty hunters then, because that's what they've sort of become if they stick around here. Plus, we also got the name of the bounty hunter, so Fennec Shand is the one that's going after them. Now, the key thing I picked up on was she wasn't around during Cad Bane. She's new to the scene. I'm assuming that's just going to be new to the Empire and the rise of that, but she's climbed quickly. So she's obviously very skilled and talented, but there must be something else there. I want to know more about her now, because it seems like they've set up a mystery around her, that she's climbed quickly up into the ranks of bounty hunters. She's become formidable and just well-known, I guess, but she wasn't around during the prequel stuff with Cad Bane or Singh because she is new. So to be already on like one of the top bounty hunters after so little time, there's going to be something interesting there. Yeah, I also really liked how they sort of escaped the whole slavery thing with Omega and just trying to guide her to the right thing because she was the only option they had to escape. And it wasn't overpowered or anything. They did it so well in the sense that she's still a kid, but she is capable. And she managed to get around all the things. She did get spotted in the end, so it wasn't perfect. She made mistakes, but she still managed to do what was necessary to free them. And I love how that was done. You still had the Bad Batch, like, causing distractions and sort of telling her what to do in subtle ways. And yeah, I just like how it's made her feel like more important and more capable in just being a member of the team. And now she has a weapon as well, so I cannot wait to see her like use that thing because it's a bow and arrow, right? Or like an energy bow or something. So ranged weapon, she's going to replace Crosshair. She's literally just going to replace Crosshair. She's got that now. She can already shoot great thanks to what we saw in episode 1. And now she has a shooting weapon. Okay, I did enjoy that episode, but I definitely enjoyed the last one more. This one was definitely a filler one. You got there, wanted the information, had to do something else before you got the information. So the only thing they really accomplished here was getting the information that they asked for at the start, and it was just trying to complete a chore or a favour to get it. So it feels like not much was accomplished, but of course you have the bigger story implications. You found out who the bounty hunter is. I guess they have sort of some kind of place to be now, and they kind of get hired work, so they're getting their footing in the new empire. So it's those sort of subtle things that are not necessarily as grabby as like a big action sequence, but it's still good for the overall story. Now, I think there must have been so many, like, for me, it looked like there were hints for what Omega is going to get up to soon. So we've seen that she's being more capable, she's being on her own and actually saving the Bad Batch. So she's capable, she's good on the field, and now she has a weapon. So I'm hoping it's no longer sort of clumsy, trying to get around things. Now she can fight, or she has the option to fight. So I'm looking forward to see that develop. And like the way she was using her like clone trooper. She actually called the clone trooper a she, so it's obviously herself. And it's not because you could interpret it as like her just painting the clone trooper to look like the Bad Batch in the colour scheme. But she's actually called it a she and making it Bad Batch colours. So I'm hoping that she does get sort of her own Bad Batch uniform to fit in with the group. Because right now it just seems like so odd that you have these like 4 guys all in this uniform and you just have her like beside them. And I think it would just be so cool if she did get her own uniform to match them. We also got another hint to Wrecker's head. So that means he's going to turn. It was done. So you had that one episode where he hit his head and then he started going off it quite a bit and he made the bedroom for Omega in the end of the episode. But now they brought the whole head thing back. So that's going to go off soon, and I'm not looking forward to that, so they're going to have to deal with whatever happens there, because it will be Wrecker who turns. That's like the worst one you could have. Tech is more brainy. If he turns, you could subdue him. Echo, you've got to worry about your tech, but otherwise you're good. Hunter, he might be able to just run away, but you'd never be able to lose him. Wrecker could probably just destroy all of them because he is just a giant walking tank. So that's going to be fun to see how they deal with that now, because yeah, it's basically confirmed. The whole head thing is confirmed. He's going to turn. I also did like that we got to revisit the Zygerians, because that was something I was thinking of when we actually got to their episode. We saw that they had a slave empire, whatever, so the Republic did destroy it, and this whole place is in ruins, but they are still around. So that means that the Empire must allow it, because that was one of my questions to begin with. Do the Empire allow slavery? And I guess here it was at least implied that they have more of a chance to bring slavery back with the Empire rather than the Republic. So that's not great, and it does add another worse thing to the Empire, because I was thinking like the Empire's trying to make themselves look good compared to the Republic, but they also got to be evil. So having slavery, it makes it look good for some, but it definitely makes it worse for a whole other group of people. So I think that's dealing with the Empire quite well. So it is going to make a devised sort of population. People are either going to love it or they're going to hate it. Which it really does make the Empire look a whole lot more interesting. Then of course you have Sid, who I'm not sure what to think of her yet at the minute. So she's a Trandoshan. We've known a few of those. We saw Bosk, who is a bounty hunter, but the main race, they're quite hostile. They're fighters, they're hunters. So I'm not sure if she is that linked with them. She doesn't seem like a fighter. Yet we haven't seen much of her yet. She just seems like she sits behind a desk and orders people around, which is cool in its own way. I don't know where her morality lies. It's clear that she was implying blackmail or some. She can see their value. She can see the value in having the Bad Batch work for her, and she doesn't want to let that go. So she's implying the blackmail to force them to stay and work for her. So that isn't that nice. So I want to know how, because yeah, she didn't want them originally, but then she sort of warmed up to Omega, so maybe there is a light to her. She's just guided by money, and because it's a new empire, she's probably struggling because of the empire, so she's guided by money. So hopefully there is a niceness to her, and she isn't just evil and making the Bad Batch work for her for just bad reasons. It's nice that the first assignment was a rescue mission, so it's not anything murdery or assassiny yet. So I kind of hope that they do something like that though. I want to see what their reaction to that would be. Would they go ahead and try and carry out that kind of mission, or would they refuse it? What would happen there? Yeah, having them become mercenaries and almost like bounty hunters is quite a cool step for them, because it's really the only option these guys have. They can't really sort of settle down and have a life now and just live as civilians, because they are clones. They have special skills. They have chips in their head which are going to go off soon, well, especially Wrecker, and they're also being chased by a bounty hunter. So trying to be quiet, that's never going to work. So they needed to do something. And here they're useful, they've got a place, and they can make money. So they have sort of a life. And I guess it gives more experience to Omega. She can learn how to fight. And yeah, I think it's just a cool option for them to go down. It reminds me of Ventress becoming a bounty hunter. It's putting her skills to, I guess, to benefit herself rather than others. Here, I'm hoping that sort of becomes them. They're no longer an army for the Republic. They're going to become more for themselves. And they're going to become their own individual sort of unit. We saw individual bounty hunters before, but we never we did see a group of bounty hunters when Cad Bane orchestrated the whole prison escape, but we've never had an official team of bounty hunters. I think that could be quite cool. Now, I think just looking at the episode at the whole, it's definitely on the weaker side. It feels similar to the whole thing with the moon, where the Bad Batch mission was kind of pointless and they didn't have much development go on there. The main person who's developing is Omega because she got a weapon. Now we know that she can do more. The rest of them didn't have that much to do. Wrecker punched things, Hunter ordered them around, Tech translated, and Echo did the whole droid thing and rescued civilians. So that's just them doing what they do. It's not really anything character-driven at the minute. So I'm hoping we get back into that sort of episode soon, because they're still progressing the story. It just feels like I want episodes where they can progress the story and still develop the characters at the same time. But I understand that we're not going to get that all the time. Then lastly, I guess, I think the way they do fill episodes is quite good, with how they're able to sort of keep you involved with just looking at the wider story. But I still feel like I want that extra development, which they're sort of not doing that much of. In episode 5 of season 1, the main people that have gotten development is Omega, Wrecker slightly with the whole chip thing, and Hunter, and sort of him becoming almost a parental figure for Omega. But they still haven't done a lot with Echo and Tech. We've seen bits of Crosshair. We haven't seen him again in this episode, so he's sort of being left to the wayside. But yeah, I think at least the filler episodes are something they can use, and they're not wasted. They're used to advance the story. The first filler episode was the one with the moon and the weird energy dragon thing. That was used to advance Crosshair's story and where he was, and just to show the development that's going on there. This one was to develop the larger story and set them up in a place and get information on the new bounty hunter. So I'm guessing the next episode would have to be a continuation. Hopefully she'll come back, and this sort of bridges the gap between the last episode with her introduction and going into it now and seeing, and then sort of another confrontation where they now know more and they're a bit more prepared for having to deal with her. But yeah, with that said, that does bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for episode 6. See ya!